I'd like to welcome you to my safety video for all dogs parkour. I'd like to discuss with you why it's so important to be safe when doing our parkour exercises and to support our dogs while they are on or getting off the EFs. Here are a few reasons for you. First, heights are very hard on dogs' bones and joints, especially younger dogs who may still be growing, and older dogs who may have some arthritic changes already. We support our dogs to help prevent injury from slipping. Sometimes people who do agility ask me why we support in parkour when we don't support in agility. And I respond that agility has very similar EFs that we train the dogs on. The EFs are more even, and they often have traction grit on the surfaces. Unlike parkour, where there may be irregular surfaces, or they may be wet with dew or rain or snow. Dogs may miscalculate, or we may overestimate a dog's ability. I've seen dogs in agility come off of the objects, and sometimes they get hurt. Additionally, when we support our dogs, we can help build their confidence. Safety is one of survival's basic instincts. We must help our dog feel comfortable and safe in everything that we do as a team. So I'd like to read from the rules and regulations about safety. It is not a matter of whether or not your particular dog needs assistance. This is a requirement for all the dogs. The purpose is to cushion or soften the landing when getting off the EF. From the rules and regulations, unless prohibited by the exercise description, for the safety and comfort of the dog, you may assist the dog getting on an EF by using a ramp, step, or other aid. However, it must be completely obvious to the judge that the dog is getting on the EF voluntarily. You may not pick up the dog and put him or her on the EF. Good job. Yay! Good job. From the rules and regulations, an NQ. Dogs working in a situation where the handler cannot spot the dog. This does not apply to the dog working at a distance, jump sequences, or the dog working on ground level. An NQ example is a dog doing a walk-on on an EF that elevates the dog's back higher than the handler can reach. From the rules and regulations, handlers are encouraged to assist the dog in getting off an EF by supporting with a leash harness, carrying the dog off the EF, or providing some other form of assistance. Dogs on an EF above shoulder height must be supported by the leash harness or carried as they come off the EF. from the rules and regulations. Note, the term sufficiently supported means actually taking the weight off the dog by using the harness handle or the leash held close to the harness as the dog gets off the EF. Yes. Wait. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Good job. Woo-hoo. Good job. An NQ, dog is not being sufficiently supported by the handler when coming off an EF that is higher than the dog's shoulder. This does not apply to jump-assisted exercise, provided the dog is not jumping onto concrete or a similarly hard surface. This also does not apply to distance exercises, although the handler is encouraged to help the dog off an EF after the exercise is complete.